Can you hear me? Share the live, share the live. This live is also be for 1 hour. 1 hour, we're out of here. Mm, 1 hour, we are out of here. Share the live, guys. Welcome in. Tap on your screen, please. Let's make it quick. This live is supposed to be for 1 hour maximum. 1 hour maximum, guys. 1 hour maximum. Tap on your screen if you're here. 1 hour maximum. All right, guys. 1 hour. Okay. So, what I'm talking about today is being a desirable black male in the world we live in today. If you're just coming in, please share the live. Being a desirable black male in society today, like we have been told many things, but I guess majority of the times we have no systems put in place to make black males know how to carry themselves in society. Now you might say, why is this relevant or why this is important? This is relevant because we must know how to treat each other. We must know how to be there for one another. So when you find yourself in a place as a man, there are certain ways, characteristics you ought to carry yourself. And that's what I want to talk about today. Actually, it's just an education. I know there are women here on the live, but it's supposed to. It's like a men's live. Well, everybody's welcome. No, 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 Pina. Those kinds of issues, if they're calling out, but that's that. I'll address that later. So I'm here to talk about being an admirable black male, especially for those of us who are trying to be fathers. If you want to be a father, you want to be a responsible man in society, you want to be somebody worthy of emulation. Actually, there are certain things and ways you must learn to understand. We keep learning how to be that man who can, hi Bella, that man who can get any woman, or you're that woman who can get any man. But we never really understand how to coexist with one another, how to live with each other in a certain space. Can you guys hear me? Nobody really talks about how people can get to coexist, how people can get to live freely, live happily, and be one. One of the things is, the ability to coexist. There must be a certain level of understanding. A level of understanding. This can only come if people genuinely would take their time to want to understand where they exist as human beings. You don't always, it's not about having an opinion, but do you have an informed opinion? We're in the internet age, but do you actually make use of the internet? These things have caused lots of and a huge misconception, misinformation, not even misconception, misinformation. People would think something is supposed to be this way when it's really not this way, and it's tiring. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You need to be the person who loves to want to gather new information, correct information. Sometimes, if you think you are with somebody or you're around people who you think they know, instead of having an opinion, why not just learn? This thing sometimes is what causes chaos. But we go over this circle over and over again. People want to project their age. Do you know how old I am? I repeat, age does not bring wisdom or knowledge. Age is age, age is age, and that's all it's going to be. Yes, it's part of for you to, gather experience and all those things. Oh, are you serious now? I thought as much. I will see my. Is it okay now? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Is everything good now? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Am I clear? Am I clear? Bella, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Are we good to go? Can I continue? Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Okay, good. So sometimes you find majority of times when you go on, when you meet people, people want to bully other people by screaming, yeah, good evening, by screaming, do you know how old I am? Lived experience. One thing you must understand is your lived experience does not decide the facts. The facts is the facts, and if you do not know it, you do not know it. Be a person who embraces knowledge. Know when you do not know, and know that you want to know. But just don't be out there wanting to talk about anything you see or anything you experience. But like I said, this life is about the men. One other thing you should actually be mindful of as a man, please have a drive. Yes, yes. Before I speak on the drive, yeah, she just said something. Before it was more or less like respecting elders, but it looks like this internet has made you people not to remember age again. Everybody, everybody is just, attacking everybody. So yes, let's throw age out the window. See, if you meet people, respect them. Respect is a non-negotiable. Don't be that kind of person who just sees someone because they are talking, you feel like you can be rude, or you feel like you can just, give people this, feeling of you want to use backhand gestures. Some people try to want to play smart. Some people try to want to play smart and intelligently insult you. See, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And for you as a man who sees these things, who understands these things, I keep saying it is the responsibility of men to keep society safe for women and children. But what I'm saying can apply to both parties. But you must understand, it is your duty, it is your responsibility, it is your duty and responsibility to respect the person you meet, the next person you see. You don't even need to do too much. First of all, how do you speak to people? How do you address people? If someone doesn't agree with you, how do you contain that disagreement? It's not when you try to talk down on people or look down on people, that means you're making sense. That is a problem. Another thing, as a man, please have a vision in anything you're doing. Please, please. I know everybody wants to make money, everybody wants to be comfortable. What separates you from the next man is have a vision. Have a drive. Find something meaningful to live for. Chase after something. Like, be the kind of person who wants to live for something. Don't just accept anything. In fact, sometimes when you don't have anything you are after, when you don't have anything you stand for, you don't even know when you are being disrespected. I was in a conversation earlier today. I don't, let me not even talk about that. Be a person who stands for something. So when you walk into a place, people will be like, oh, I know that guy. I know that guy. Sometimes you are just comfortably stupid. Sometimes you are comfortably uninformed. Sometimes you don't even have what it takes. You don't even have what it takes to actually have that kind of, will I say, reasonable mentality. Anywhere it goes, anywhere life pushes you, you are there. If you feel like you are here, if you don't feel like you are not here, that's not how to live life. The few things I've learned in a couple of weeks, I don't know, it's more like a new reality. I'm trying not to even talk too much, but talk when next when necessary. How I feel now. I'm trying not to talk too much, but talk when necessary. And when I decide to talk, I just want to make sure I unleash it because I want to stay consistent in everything I do. There is no compromise. At any point, there is no compromise. You keep hearing people, today they're saying this, tomorrow they are being called out for saying the other. Next tomorrow you find them because of certain few, you are trying to change the narrative. Next tomorrow, no, no, like come on. I was talking in live and I was receiving a DM. And someone was telling me, oh, they're doing. I'm like, no, that's not the point. The point is, I'm staying consistent to what it is that's in front of me. It's so bad to see that we are having men become princesses in modern times. You don't want to do the hard work anymore. You want it easy. Some men don't even dream of being fathers anymore. The ones that are fathers, your kids are not even looking up to you as a role model. What are you achieving as a man? What's the point? You make mediocrity look so, you make mediocrity look like we should admire it. I was talking to somebody the other day and he was trying to talk down on what I was saying. And his first answer was, I'm 47 years old. What has your age got to do with what is being talked about? You keep playing the victim card, you keep playing the victim card. What are you living for? People would only talk down on you and your mentality based on how you carry yourself. Nothing. You are anywhere where they are gossiping, you are there. Where they are making sense, you are there. Where they are twerking, you are there as a man. Really, and you want to be the leader of a home. Tomorrow you will join politics and become the governor. So what should we expect from a person like you? Stupidity. Because at the end of the day, there is nothing we can say or do. These are things that these are things that we must learn to talk about. Why are you everywhere? Why are you seen everywhere? Anywhere the conversation goes, you follow. If the conversation goes here, you follow. If it goes there, you follow. If they are gossiping, you are there. If they are making sense, in fact, the worst part is if they are making sense, you are usually not there. If they are making sense, you are usually not there. You see, people are trying to make sense out of a conversation. You know you don't know it, but because it hurts you, you feel like dropping an opinion. See, the reason why I'm just doing this live is I'm fed up with what I'm seeing. Every day the men are they're dropping the standards. All right, Bella. Every day the men are dropping the standards. They're dropping the standards. Next thing I want to talk about is know your emotional place. Like know where you are emotionally. Some of you need to learn serious emotional intelligence. Some of you need to understand that there are different phases in life. In as much as there are different phases in life, you must know where you are at that point. There was a time in my life where I was all logical and you can't tell me shit. I won't drop. Yeah, at a point in my life, I didn't care. Like if it doesn't make sense, cut it off. Thanks, one drop. If it doesn't make sense, I'm not buying it. That's how I was. But I can't be that way in this phase of my life. This phase of my life requires me to have extreme high emotional intelligence because of the people who look up to me, because of the people I relate with. I can't afford not to be emotionally intelligent. Some of you just when you speak, it feels like you should be locked in a cell. Some of you, when you speak, I ask myself, how did this person cross through 20, 30, or like, how? You don't even know how to read the room. You don't even know how to read the room. At this age, at this point in time, if you don't learn, if you don't grow, if you do not grow, it's going to be a real big issue. At some point, you can say anything you want to say. Some of you, you are hiding under the guise of everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This is the part that makes me laugh the most. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What opinion do you have what is inside your head? Let's check what is inside your head. Man, I see you. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay, let me ask you a question. Should we stop at everybody being entitled to their opinion, or should we vet their type of opinion? Some of you, that's your safe zone. When they call you out, you begin to scream, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's why I don't listen to you people. You can't have your opinion, no. That your opinion, you must learn. You must learn. If you are not going to learn, get out. There is no entitlement to opinion when it's a stupid opinion. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. It's bull crap. Another one again is, this is my truth. My truth. See, I don't know where you people get these things from. This is my truth. It is my truth. You can't take away my truth from me. What is your truth? Water is red. The sky is yellow. It's my truth. Can't you see? Can't you see what's happening around you? The world is moving fast. It's easy right now to spot unintelligent people. You see, some of the friends you keep, they now like they protect you by not talking about it. They just ignore, they just let you be. But you genuinely now think that you are making sense. That's like really like that's what you think. You are making sense. There's another funny one, guys. Please, if you know those funny comments, please list them in the chat. I've talked about everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and this is my truth. And there is another popular one again. If you are not like me, or I don't want to use, it's not a woman versus man type of thing, but they might say something like, if you are not a woman, you can't speak for women. Are you? No. What's your problem? No, tell me, what's your problem? What's the color of your problem? You are being told something. I think maybe this life should be about communication. Maybe that should be the topic of the life: communication, learning to communicate. I wanted to really just discipline the men, but no, let me just change it. Knowing how to relate to people, knowing how to exist in a public space. Some of you have no courtesy whatsoever. No courtesy. You walk into a place, you walk into a room, everybody's automatically your mate. You don't even see. Knowledge will continuously evolve. Things will change. Sometimes you need to even go back and cross-check the things you think you already know. Because that thing you think you know in 2002, it might have evolved. But no, you are not checking. You are not checking. You are not checking. You are just saying the same thing that you've always known, sounding empty. Another one. People that always carry ideology that they don't even understand. If they mention feminism, you are taking the front seat. If they mention misogyny, you are in front. If they mention independent woman, you are in front. Looking for the next slogan. You are looking for the next thing that you will be a part of. You like head mentality. You always want to join the bandwagon. You never find things for yourself. You can't even make up original thoughts of yours. Hi Latrice. You are waiting to follow the next bandwagon. Nothing, you can't stay and decide for yourself. Oh, I want to know this thing. You go from one place to another, looking for either you are looking for the side that is bashing, you find who is winning, you pick a side, you follow, you pick another side, you follow. At some point, that's not how you are supposed to be designed. Learn how to be like a sponge, absorb, absorb data, absorb information, know what's new, find the right people to follow. What are the pages you even follow on your TikTok or your Instagram, your social media in general? You can't surround yourself with things that don't make sense and you expect to have sense. Hi, Patrice. You cannot surround yourself with things that don't make sense. Then you now want to sound smart when they're having a serious conversation. Another thing I've noticed is whether you're a man or you're a woman, when they talk about the politics of life, you claim it's not your business. But when they bring out real issues that has to do with the politics of your existence, now you begin to bring crazy opinion and you say everybody's entitled to an opinion. No, now, how about it doesn't make sense? Those things don't make sense. Be that kind of person. Be that kind of person who knows how to submit to higher knowledge. Guys, don't mind the magic happening around me. Just focus on me. Focus on me. Stay focused. Right now I'm still just making it easy. I'm making it light. I'm making it. Oh, Jasmine, you just reminded me of some of you in fact you carry your emotions on your finger. Every little thing you are getting defensive. Why you getting, what's your problem? Wait, what's your problem? Why you being defensive? Like, if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. Why you being defensive? If they caught you on your tracks and they bring your attention to something that, oh, this thing you're saying is wrong, please, instead of fooling yourself, can you just, no, I'm saying you reminded me of something, Jasmine, like you reminded me. They get defensive, automatic, like, pew! What are you defending? Like, it doesn't make sense. Then there's another one. The lawyer, the ones that pledge solidarity to their countries when you don't know the history of the country. Oh my God, these ones, you people, this other category. Oh shit, I can go on and on. Exactly. I swear, the man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. I like that. You want to pledge loyalty, solidarity for something you do not know. Before you move swiftly into action, trying to actually, claim to be loyal to a cause. Hope you understand that cause. There are some people here who are fighting feminism. And then if I shake them on their feminist concept, they begin to stagger. Do you understand what that thing you are loyal to? Hope you understand it. Do you understand it? If they choose to grill you, can you defend yourself? Yeah, another category of people. For those of you that take, your social media to be recreation, you are using your social media as a means of escape. It is not everybody on social media that uses social media for escape. Some people are serious about real information. There are people who want to learn on social media. Not everybody will be useless on social media. I can't be spending my time. I can't be on social media for hours and you think I'm there just to, it's nothing personal, it's nothing serious. Say your own, let me say my own. Are you kidding me right now? No. There are different uses of social media. Social media is supposed to be a form of advertisement. That's supposed to be the end use of social media. Whatever you are, you advertise so that you can reach people. Social media is not a psychiatric hospital where we must understand how you were brought up. Some people are about serious business, hardline conversations, conversations that will make you think. You know, you have never for once in your life thought about anything meaningful. Now you hear them talking about things like maybe racism, you hear them talking about politics, what's going on with the BRICS. You know you don't know it. You know all you do on social media is to while away time. Now you want to get involved. Then when they correct you, you say everybody has a right to their own opinion. Another one again, let us agree to disagree. Like, are you mad or something? Where where do people get all this nice phrase from? Where do you get it from? Let's agree to disagree. I want to know the meaning of that. Please, can somebody write the meaning? What's the meaning of let's agree to disagree? Let's agree to disagree. Like, what does that mean? If I say the sky is blue and you say the sky is red, how do we agree to disagree? No, no, I don't need random no arguments because they don't change. You know the way people hide behind everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's how people hide behind this. Let's agree to disagree. I'm trying to tell you that the president of Nigeria is Muhammadu Buhari. You are telling me no, it is Peter Obi. Or no, sorry, let me not use that. You are telling me no, it is Vladimir Putin. So how are we agreeing to disagree? Like, how does that make sense? One person is definitely wrong. One person is definitely wrong. If it happens to be you, please, we're not agreeing to disagree anything. You will agree and move ahead. Yeah. Some of you are so some of you you have so lived your life in deceit that you can't even spot the truth anymore. You can't even spot the truth anymore, even when it is in front of you. You have so believed in the lies you have told yourself. I am beautiful the way I am. No, you are not beautiful the way you are. If you don't have healthy living habits, so much of a sedentary lifestyle, you are not beautiful the way you are. You need help. Some of you actually just need to have that consciousness of what's my next level. Don't feel uncomfortable when it looks like you are coming across people that are making you feel the need to want to level up. Don't fight it. Freaking level up. If somebody sounds more intelligent, instead of trying to now bite them, instead of trying to want to sound like, oh, you are refusing to take what they're saying because you are offended. How does that make sense? Sometimes the reason why people argue with people is because they don't want to feel stupid. What's wrong to say I didn't know? What's wrong to say I'm learning? Yeah, I'm still pushing my campaign for mental health in men. I'm thinking of a specific day to go live and talk about it, where just men will come up and we would have that conversation. Yeah, just have it there. I am supposed to put out more content on mental health in men. Yeah, if you know what is right, do it. If you know what is wrong, stay away from it. Stop telling yourself what you want to hear. There are universal facts to things. There are things that your feelings will never change, whether you like it or not. Then now, here is another category of people. If you know you are a traditional person or you're a modern person, the people I have problem with are the modern ones, the ones with the modern mindset. These ones, they are far gone. Nobody is saying you can't pick how you want to live your life. But please, can you actually apply common sense? Like, apply common sense. Just know how to apply common sense. One thing I love about the traditional people, people who are of the traditional mindset, you easily find them being conservative. Like, when you are just doing things in moderation, those are the traditional people, my guys. But if you want to win in today's world, please, can you find a way to interpret every of the traditional mindset to what should be in 2023? I did not say adopt what they do in 2023. Oh, please hold that thought. For those of you that will say, please, this is 2023, and please, what are you saying? What are you saying? This is 2023. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. The sky has been blue since 1990. It is still blue. It's 2023. What's wrong with you people? So because it's 2023, we should not have sense again. It's 2023. In which world are you living? Oh, please wake up. It's 2023. It's 2023. Very soon it's 2024. Hey, I don't I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. It's 2023. What are you saying? Wake up. It's 2023. So if it's 2023, okay, it's 2023, okay. What has changed? If it's 2023, water is no more liquid, or water does not exist in the three phases anymore. Water is now solidly solid. Water is now, they can use water to make vehicles because it's 2023. Guys, please stop trying to be woke and have sense. The woke culture is making some of you lose your mind. You see this thing called the woke culture. You want to feel among, you want to look for the latest trend. You want to, so you abandon everything. Let me go back to my traditional people. Do not fall for the do not fall for the whims. Do not fall for the tricks of people who believe they want to do things as to being modern. Rather, ask yourself, if I'm as traditional as I am, or as traditional as I am, if I'm to do the same thing in 2023, what would it look like? Sometimes that's all you need. Einstein says something: if you focus long enough, hard enough, soon enough, you will get the answers you're looking for. I repeat, even if you don't ask questions, if you focus long enough, hard enough, soon enough, you will get the right answers. You are not the problem. The fact that you are conservative, it doesn't mean you are abnormal. The fact that you are traditional, the fact that you still practice chivalry, the fact that as a man you want to protect the women in your life, the fact that as a man you believe you run things in the home, the fact that as a man you believe in pure masculinity and not what they tell you, they convert masculinity to misogyny and they try to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. Nah, as a man you know what it means to stand up and take accountability when things hit the fan. As a man, you believe women should be pampered. Traditional women should be pampered, not modern women. As a traditional man, do not pamper modern women. We pamper traditional women. You are not abnormal. Yeah, don't you can come up. I'm trying to give these guys a glimpse on how to communicate, carry themselves. Hi, Miss Hello. Like, come on. You are not abnormal. The fact that you want your children raised a certain way, you are not abnormal. The fact that you see things to be done a certain way, you are not abnormal. Stop trying to feel, don't feel among. I promise you, you are a rare gem. All right. Stop trying to mix. When we see people who are chasing after the woke culture, we know where has the woke culture taken us to? How, like, where has it brought us to? You want to do anything you want to do. Let me tell you guys the definition of freedom. Hope you know. Freedom is not you having the opportunity to do whatever you like. Please, can somebody define freedom? Hey, don't use dictionary here and type nonsense, or don't go to Google. Can somebody, please, anybody, just everybody, let me see you guys define freedom. Please, what's freedom? Because I realize that even sometimes when you are choosing to help people, they now tell you, don't tell people how to live their lives. Come on, fam. If I see you moving funny, I'm gonna say it. Is if you would accept it, fine. We can't let everybody live the way they want to live. There is a way and a how to do the things we do so that we all can coexist in a safe and sane society. It's not how you choose to want to live your life. No, how you choose must fall in line. Come on. How you choose to live your life must fall in line with the status quo. Like there should be a status quo of what should make sense. But right now we don't even know what makes sense or what does not make sense. Let me define freedom for you guys. The freedom is just what people say we have. Freedom is too vague. No, see, that's what I'm saying. Freedom, in as much as freedom is the ability for you to decide the quality of existence. Oh my God. See, freedom is the ability for you to decide the quality of your existence. Quality. Now hold that freedom. Let's take it to the next part. Freedom in itself, again, it's not the will. It's not you having the choice or the chance to do anything you like. It's you being responsible for every of your action. Hi, vegan. For every of your action, to whom much is given, much is expected. If you know you cannot take full responsibility of that irresponsible thing you're about to do, no, then that's not freedom. You want to ta anybody you like. No, like you are bringing fatherless or motherless children into the world. You are not responsible for them. That's not freedom. You are being irresponsible, grossly responsible. Another one. For you who is going through a certain experience, you now think going through that experience makes you an authority. You are a liar. You are a liar. Patrice, I'm not referring to that type of freedom. I'm giving freedom like how you see yourself as an adult, making decision making. Oh, I'm free to do whatever I like because I'm 18. Some of you are not even adults at 18. See, guys. If I become president, do you know I will move the age of being an adult from 18 to 25? To 25. 25. Some of you are even no. Being an adult, it's not by turning 18. It's us trusting the fact that you can make the right judgment. That's what being an adult means. Let me repeat. Being an adult is not you turning 18. Being an adult is not you turning 18. It's you getting to the stage where we can trust your decision-making processes. Some of you, I'm 18. No. I've seen 40 years that are not adults yet. Hi, Annie. It's alarming. It's crazy. Like I said, for some of you experiencing something, you are in that thing, and you think automatically you're an authority. When they talk about relationship, oh, because you have dated for 12 years, you know it, though, I'm supposed to keep quiet. When they talk about marriage, you married yesterday, automatically we cannot talk because you're married. You have two children, automatically you know how to raise children. See, some of these things are very funny to me. Oh, you've been divorced, automatically you know how marriage is bad. Marriage is never good. You went to school or you didn't go to school, you're hustling, and you just bought one car, you're managing, automatically school is useless, nobody can tell you anything. You're an authority because you think you have made it. I'm giving you examples for how funny some people may sound. See, let me tell you how you acquire knowledge. You do not listen to something you think you like or you learn and you don't put it into practice and you expect to know it. Knowledge is, you have to repeat, repeat, repeat. So it's like when I'm done with what I'm saying, you will take everything I've said and you go and have the conversation with someone. Do you know freedom is, you know, that way your brain would store. Your brain will, you try to quote those things you admire as new things you have discovered. Knowledge. That's how you gather knowledge. You can't be on TikTok. You can't be on Instagram. You can't be using social media and you are the same. You are running from one DM to the other DM. And some of you hide under gender. When they say women, oh, please don't talk about women. And they, oh, don't talk about men. Oh, you're not a woman, don't talk. You're not a man. You in particular. I'm just bringing out a few things because it's like nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about these things. Nobody's pointing out these things. So people are not knowing that they're beginning to sound more foolish, like as the day goes by. Do you get me? Guys, are we following? Are we following? Are we following? You hide under gender. You wait for the for a comment to just for a comment to just come around that looks like women are. Pew! You dive into action. Don't talk about women. Don't talk about women. Don't talk about women. Why are you doing like this? No, why? What's the color of the problem? What's the color of the problem? Just tell me. What is the color of the problem? Some of you, it's more or less like you are you are a ticking time bomb. You're a time bomb. Time bomb. You are walking everywhere. You're looking for the next person to have issues with. You are not ready to change. Oh, I can't change who I am. Who do you think you are? You must see. You must embrace change. There are people you meet that see. It's more or less like I've come to realize something. Uh, it's like a grand reset. It's like I'm losing myself. It's like what's going on? Oh, come on, like slow down, slow down, like slow down, calm down. Like what's all this? Like bro, step back, step back. What's going on? You don't get knowledge by close proximity. If you don't know, you don't know, and you need to know. There are four phases in which you can get knowledge. I've said this in over and over again. There is the unconscious incompetence when you don't know that you don't know. This you find this in children, babies, no sense. Do you beat a 3-month-old baby for pulling on themselves? No, you don't. Because they don't know that they don't know. Unconscious incompetence. And that is okay. But you see, when they grow up, when they turn 7, 6, or 8, this is where some of you miss it. But we don't say anything because I've had 4 children. All the 4 children, no one respects you. In fact, you know one thing you need to do? When you go home, if you're a person here, you have a child, just ask your child a random question. For the women, ask your daughters. For the men, ask your sons. Just ask your child, who is your role model? Who do you want to be like? If your child does, I Mitzi, if your child does not mention you, if you're a mother, your daughters, they are not saying you. If you're a father, your sons are not saying you. Sorry, it means work needs to be done. No, just try it. Just call your children. Men, call the sons. Women, call the daughters. So that you understand the moral decadence, the societal decay we are having in society today. Back to what I was saying. So when a child gets to 5, or let's say from 4, and you say, go wear your shoe, and they wear the left on the right, and they wear the right on the left, you correct them, or you spank them. Do you know why? Because now they've come to a place of unconscious conscious incompetence, where you are expecting that they should know that they don't know, and they need to change it. Conscious incompetence. You understand? Like you correct the child. Oh, don't do that. Is this correct? When you insult people, is this correct? Mommy, no. Daddy, no. That is conscious incompetence. You are trying to make them know that they don't know. Then you teach them. You understand? I've spoken about two: unconscious incompetence and the conscious incompetence. Now let's go to the other two. Now, when you move up the ladder, we have the conscious competence. This is where sense starts from. Formal education, informal education. Read books, you listen to people that know, you learn, you evolve your thinking, you evolve your consciousness. Everything around you, like you are trying to elevate the minds of people. You love to be in surroundings where you either make people grow or you grow yourself. You see, conscious competence, when you know that you know. Conscious competence, when you know that you know. This is how you follow conversations. That's why it's so easy to be in a conversation and you just know people who are just blabbing. Sometimes they're talking, but they don't know that they do not know. They don't know that they don't know, and they're not even ready to know. So what do? You save yourself the stress. It's not worth it. So when you know that you know, this is where you now begin to check people. Oh, this is wrong. I think you should do this. I think you should try this. Malcolm X said something. He said, we're not failing because nobody is willing to grow. I'm just trying to paraphrase. He says, because we're not having thinkers be at the forefront. People who know that they know. We're not putting them in front. We're actually just putting random people to think on behalf of the majority. It doesn't make sense. At some point, if you know, you should actually do the job of, hi, Shy, you should actually do the job of, the others who do not know that they do not know. I can't be a person who knows that I know, then I be in a conversation and I want to just absorb things of people who do not know. You say me more. How does that make sense? No, like, think about it. If you know that you know, it is your duty and responsibility. When you find a person that doesn't know, you find people that don't know, you find people that they are actually being misled, it's your duty to call them to order. I don't believe in, I let everybody live their life. I don't believe in that. It's better you don't even know me. So when you do what you want to do, you do it from a distance. I don't have a problem. You get what I'm saying? But if you know me, no, Charlie, I know that I know. If you know me, no, come on. We can't be seen doing some certain things now. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. You're on a live, you are talking down on people. You're on a live, you are like you are just talking jargons. What are you about? Do you get me? When you know that you know, then there's a last phase. Now, this phase, it's not for everybody. It's called the unconscious competence, or you can say the God mode. This one, even in your sleep, you know. If they wake you up, you know. Even if you are not looking, you know. Mothers are used to this part when it comes to children sometimes. They will tell you, you are about to do this thing, and if you will soon, it's just the natural muscle memory. They have lived it so well and so much that they can even tell a woman, oh, I think you are I think you are. Because why? They have become so, how will I put it? They've become so, exactly, they've become so used to that level of experience that off the bat, once they spot it, they get it. There is that part, the unconscious competence. So all these things put together will teach you how to really carry yourself. Do you know when they say knowledge is power? Do you know what that means? Some of you don't even bother to want to push the limits of that which you know. Embrace truth, embrace reality. Reality itself could be quite discomforting, but stop this your hunt for peace and happiness and tranquility. Stop looking for peace. Before every peace you are seeing, there's been some form of chaos. Sometimes the chaos is needed to get the peace. Just know for yourself. See, for those of us who, for the upcoming mothers, upcoming fathers, you want to be a mother someday, you want to be a father someday, you owe your children a duty to know, so that when they ask you, you have an answer. Stop doing your children a disservice by not even knowing. It's sometimes it's an eyesore. It's not nice. Look at the society we have today. People are just doing anything they like. Do you think they fell out from the skies? No. They were in homes where sometimes their questions were not answered. And your formative years are very important, because this is where a child's mind is just roaming around. They want to know everything, anything. So imagine when there is no guidance. You did not get guidance. Remember, now you're about to give birth to children without guidance. Come on. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Like, come on. Like, do this for us. Do this for yourself. Do this for society. Do this for your community. Lastly, do this for your last name. This might be unrelated, but please know when to know when to know when to actually put a stop to BS when you see it. If something doesn't favor you, know when to put your foot down. Sometimes we have these emotional sentiments. She's wrong, but you can't tell her. He's wrong, but you can't tell him. They are wrong, but you don't want to be counsel. You prefer to be wrong because it's safer to be wrong. Don't you know? Don't you know? It's best you are the one correct and you are counseled than for you to fit in, knowing fully well that you know, but you're refusing to express yourself. That's a disservice to yourself. Just so you know. It's better you know and you speak up and you are cancelled than for you to keep quiet and accept that which is wrong because you don't want to be cancelled. Another thing I would like to say is, Stop being scared to be wrong. At some point, those are the kind of people I want to surround myself with. People who try, keep trying. You are wrong, you learn, you move on. Stop being scared to be wrong. In fact, let me use, this does not exist in English, but try and understand. The wronger you are, the likelihood of you being corrected. Imagine us not knowing that you don't know what you are doing and you are quiet. How are we going to know and correct you? Stop being scared of being wrong. Oh, I know you know it. You begin to feel intimidated. That's not how you grow. It's okay. Come on. Let yourself go. It's okay. Oh, the sky is yellow. Oh, why do you say the sky is yellow? It's actually blue. You learn on the spot. Those that know will correct you. That's why when you find me in any conversation or anywhere, I'm okay dishing out my opinions. Not because I'm trying to bully you, not because of my God complex. Yeah, sometimes it's sweet, but because I'm not scared to be wrong. I can tell you for a fact, when women get pregnant, the required amount of time, the duration of pregnancy is 9 months. I'm not scared to be wrong. Come and prove me wrong and tell me no, it's 14 months. It's that easy. I'm not scared to tell you that Biden is the president of the US. Say it out loud. It's left for you to correct me if I'm wrong. But most of you, you know it in your head. But let me not come and say it now. Let somebody not attack me. You'll be living a lie. You'll be living with things that don't make sense. Be a lover of knowledge. Be a person who tries to absorb. Go for higher submissions. Go for higher learning. Embrace knowledge. In all thy gettings, get wisdom. Do you get me, guys? Be a person. Draw closer to people who know. For example, I have lots of professors. There's Lady J, there's Ibrahim, there's Annie, there's Fiona. Should I call all the professors you can meet? This, as you are hearing these names, there is one love. Who again is here? Let me expose all of them. These are professors. Their brain, the information in their head, they are the people I look up to. The information in their head. I wish participants that want to block you. Please. Okay, for the modern people, can follow Patrice. You want me to keep mentioning names? Who are your friends? If you go live, if you join a conversation, who are the people that will come after you or that will come with you? Sometimes that's how we know you people. When you join, your type will follow. Your type will follow. We will see your thoughts is in. See, you are the average. You are the average of the people you keep as company. No, Patrice is she's their chairwoman. If you think I'm joking, go to your go to your contacts. Go to your contacts. Are you listening? Go to your contacts. Check the top 5 people you always talk to away from your parents. In fact, even in your parents inclusive. The top 5 people you always relate with, you are the average of these 5 people. Don't go and meet Patrice. So, if you meet Patrice, done for you. I pity you. She will teach you from inside out. I've given my recommendations. One drop is another person. These are you see, guys. It's not rocket science. Another person, SBC, sweet banana cake. These are people that they know, and they know that they know. Sometimes they are stubborn, coconut head, they will not listen to you. It's good. So sometimes when I'm debating these people, I'm enjoying it because I squeeze out the knowledge from their head. I force it out. Sometimes that's how you learn. Because if you don't make them talk, they will not talk. You see how they are just here strolling up and down. You would think that they are ordinary people. Do you want to know what they know? If you can even know everything in the heads of three of these names I just mentioned, you are a genius already. But no, if they say A, you want to say B. Some of you just like to be on the opposite side. If they say Jesus is Lord, you want to say the opposite. If they say Christianity is good, you want to say the opposite. Some of you will just come and Christianity started is a white man's religion. In fact, okay. Ah, would you calm down? Would you calm down? No, like why? Like like why? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I know why I'm saying these things. I know why I'm saying it. Sometimes it feels like there's no point. It feels like there's no point. It feels like what's all this? Is it even worth it? Is there any point in this? Should we even bother? Should we settle for less? Let me say something. We do not fail in life. Listen closely. We do not fail in life because we set the bar so high and miss our target. We fail in life because we set the bar so low and we hit our target. You now celebrate mediocrity. You are okay just being mediocre. Nothing about you is cutting edge. There's nothing we can say when it comes to this thing. This person is razor sharp. Nothing. You're just where you are. You were there last year. You were there last 2 years. I was just trying to analyze my existence in like the past months. I'm just like at some point, man, what's going on? Man, reality just hit me. Like, man, even it might not be where I want to be or how I want to be. I think I still put in work. But I'm just like, I think nah, there has to be reevaluation. Like, there has to be 180-degree turn. Guys, like I said, I'm waiting to do a live. I don't know if I should do the live right now. Mental health in men. If you're a man and you want us to talk about it, drop a yes in the chat. Mental health in men. But yes, that's that for that. Communication, knowledge, knowing how to talk to people, public opinion, ideologies, narratives, you know, things of that nature. I said if you're a man, I did not say if you're a man, you want us to talk about mental health in men. I feel like it's something that has really hi Tita. I feel like it's something that has been overlooked over time. I'm usually one that would never do this, you know, man. Soldiers, pa, stand strong. Your chest. Oh, okay. Don't said the men said they don't need it. Should leave them alone. All right. So guys, the men said they don't need it. All right. This is how I would know. If you're a man, you want to talk about this, send a request. Send a request. I want to have a serious conversation right now. If you're a man and you think you're up for it, leave Don. Don is at work. If you're a man and you want to have this conversation, send a request. If you need us to kick the women out, if you need us, ah, what's your problem? What's what's your problem? If you're a man, send a
Listen,
request. What are you doing here?
I'm on behalf of women.
What what
So
what has been your experience as a man? Okay, tell
not
us.
as one, but with men.
Wait. Is it
Because the
that
men are
my mic?
talking. They're not
Wait.
here.
Is it that my mic is making a mistake? I said if you're a man, send a request.
I
I'm
Or
know, but
representing my
then
husband.
me
I'm
too.
representing my
Yes, just
husband.
like Queen. I'm representing mine too. See?
these women. Wait. G, you're representing what?
What did you say, Queen? You're representing your
Re- re- no, Deji, you say you are representing what? Let me hear you. You're representing what?
husband. Husband.
Husband to be, or husband that has been, or husband that will be. Which of the husband? Which one?
All three.
Okay. No, see, I will block two of you. Amina and the DJ. I will block you people. Simple
What do you mean?
instruction. If you're a
Where are the
man,
men?
send requests. So why you are coming here to look for the men?
Because
Or you are
because
coming?
nobody was coming up, so I was just trying to support you.
Okay. No.
You
I'm
see?
I'm
You
good.
see how you're not seeing the support. You see?
No,
You
I
you
am
looked at it
good.
a whole different way.
No. This is not support. We're actually wanting to have the real conversations
I
because
understand, but
uh,
because you asked for men and no one came up, I just decided,
no,
okay, let me just,
no. If
you
the
know.
men don't come up, no, that's good of you. You women, that's good. That's good. If the men don't come up, we'll have the conversation some other time. But it's men's conversation.
Okay.
Like
Okay. Okay.
the direction I wanted to have the conversation is different. It's kind of like intense. You understand?
Right.
It's real. We want to bring the brain of men and open it on this live and so that women would understand. So can we move to women's mental health since you people
You
are up
you
here?
you let us up in the
Should we?
box though. Like Sweet
Yes,
16
now.
said, you let us
Yes.
up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm saying, should I? Patrice, you're not talking about one man. We're not talking about one man. That's what I want. I don't care the amount of men, three, four, five. Like the more men, the better it is, because I wanted us to get to the nitty gritty. Many things that are unsaid, many unspoken things. In fact, there are things that women are so clueless to that it feels like if it's not said, women will not understand, or women don't. You hardly find women act accordingly. But that's by the way. Should we move to women now, since we have more women? Women in
No,
the chat.
let me drop back in the chat.
Oh,
It's okay. You want men up here. So let me drop. It's okay.
No,
You can
not
okay.
drop
every
me.
woman. I got them.
This, look at these women. Look at these women. Okay. When you're up here, you don't want to talk about women. You want to talk about men.
No, because
You
that wasn't
talk.
your
You
intention. Your intention was to talk about men. So I thought,
okay?
you
All right.
wanted
Okay.
men topics.
You can go to the chat and share the live, and let's invite men. Okay. I will give it another 5 minutes. For another 5 minutes.
Another
Send the
five
invite.
minutes.
Yes. Well, let's wait. Even if it's a random man, any man, just
I'm
send it
not
live.
telling no random man the live. Who does that?
Any man deserves mental health conversation. Every man needs to be checked upon. Like it doesn't care even if it's your followers, who you're following, who you know, your neighbor, your brother, anybody.
I say no to thanks, dear mentality. Why doesn't he come up? He's down
Is
there
that what?
talking crazy.
Is that what? So I will have the conversation on that time. Maybe when next I'll have the conversation. I really
You
would,
have to get
you
some
know.
men on. You have to tell some men and then come on with them. That's what you'd have to do.
No, I know. That's why I said this life is not for today. Mental health for
Oh,
men is
okay.
not for today. It's another time. I just felt like we had men who would want us to continue and talk about it like for the way it is. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's why I was just like, if you're a man and you
Oluwa just joined. Let him come up.
chance and you want to talk about this, people, I appreciate every one of you for coming up today.
You're breaking up.
So guys, would have the conversation. Guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I really do to know that whatever thing you're going through, it's okay to speak up, but not be a thanks there. But not be a thanks there. It's okay to speak up, and this is what we're trying to encourage. This is what we're trying to preach. This is what we want to. This is what we want to, bring to the general public. So, guys, thank you all for coming. I really do appreciate. Um, we don't look down on anyone unless you're willing to help them up. Believing that you can is way more profitable than believing that you can't. Do to others what you want others to do unto you. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, and be at peace with all men. Have a beautiful night rest. Bye, guys.